So here we have a Vancouver Island artist, Andrea Seuss. I love her palette. I love a term instead of abstract, which is mark making, which is kind of the placement of marks and how they kind of make the eye react. And I love everything about her work. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Next up, we have another artist. We've got Peggy Bell. I love the grains that come through in her pieces, the palette. For me, they're kind of like polished beach stones, but like amplified and like gorgeous. So good. Let's keep going.
All right. Oh, I like this one.
Oh, so Jennifer DeGroot, one of our queer artists. I'm absolutely in love with this piece. This is called Kiss It Off Me. Jennifer works with just 4 tubes of paint, 4 colors, and like just the way that she's able to utilize that, this hard black line, and then her models are always amazing.
And these?
Yes, so behind the desk, this is Chrissy Nickerson, a artist from Canmore, Alberta. Sometimes I love having non-West Coast people paint the West Coast because they kind of use different colors and are a little bit bolder. So love.
And they see it from a different perspective, I suppose.
100%. Blues, yes. So blues are always trending, as we see. What I love about Chrissy's work here is kind of this small pixelation that happens, very bold brush strokes, and then this kind of zoomed out, zoomed in, West Coast stunning.
Yeah, it reminds me of Tofino. Is that what you're trying to picture?
Tofino. You're so good. This piece is incredible. So this is gold foil that Chrissy Nickerson has done. It is bold. I love sometimes when a client walks in and I know that they're going to be the type of person that's drawn to a piece like this. So yeah, can't wait to find a home for it. Is Gabrielle Strong, grew up on the West Coast, lives in Vernon. I just love the boldness of the sky. Little bit of landscape horizon line here. It is fantastic. I love this.
Oh, I love this one.
Right? This is an Ontario-based artist named Tracy Bolche. This is just beautiful, bold red. I love her. Underpaint is a term that we refer to in the art world, where underneath is this great crimson red, which all the other colors that she puts on top of that just gives it a bit of an amplification. Yeah.
It makes it all the other colors pop.
Sweet. I love to talk to you about Jacinthe Rivard. She is a Quebec-based artist. The wallpaper in these is absolutely gorgeous. There is this vintage feel with her work. Mae West, Seabreeze Fan, Playboy. The Playboy is from 1969.
Of course.
Right, as we do. Love her for that. So cheeky. Yeah, she is this photorealist artist, and I'm obsessed. Blues are trending. Charlie Easton, he's a wonderful artist based in Vancouver. Again, reinterpreting the West Coast. He is all about light, the creation of light, and I love finding homes for these. We talked earlier about artist Jennifer DeGroot, and these are 2 examples of her work. The artist in this instance uses herself as model and her partner, and we just love these pieces. We love that there's just this beautiful voyeuristic quality, sensuality, and a lot of galleries, unfortunately, veer away from nudes, where we're a gallery that celebrates them.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
That's a great soundbite.
Next up, we have a Canmore, Alberta artist, Carrie Langlois. Carrie is known in her other galleries as a landscape artist, and what's interesting about these pieces is that she is projecting her landscape paintings onto herself as the model. So again,
so that's
artists,
what it is.
yeah, using themselves as subject, but also their subject within their subject. But Carrie has some really interesting, this is a salting technique that she uses to create this almost kind of snowy, otherworldly effect in her work. They're moody, they're fabulous, and I love that it's almost like she's wearing like a cute wig.
Is that her hair?
It is.
So healthy.
Right? Damn her, no flyaways. Here we have E.R. Gott's work. What I love about E.R. Gott's work is that there is this vintage newspaper type application below, and then these are 3-dimensional in the sense that these are all hand carved out. So all the black areas have been carved. this Boy Scout series that he's been working
As you
in.
said, put in the work.
Put in the work. Yeah, he's an artist that after he does these, he always says how much his hands hurt. And I say, you can just paint him black, but he goes, it's not the same. So an artist that really throws himself into all aspects, and they are fantastic. Here we have the work of Donovan Rose, who is an artist that lives in Duncan. This is a composition that, as a queer person, it really speaks to me. It's a composition that he's visited a few times. For me, I really identify with this character.
Like is he outcast or
Yeah.
the odd
his-
man out?
He's not part of the group.
Totally. His physicality speaks to that, the kind of the awkwardness. These characters are a little bit more confident and things like that. So I think it's interesting. We've sold this piece to quite a few queer people, different versions of it, interpretations. Sometimes artists will do commissions. I had a queer client who needed it to be smaller for a space that he wanted. And then there was a fun moment where he said, can one of these guys have a red bathing suit? And then we went, of course. So some artists do commissions, and that's an interesting thing that you can do. And Donovan's work is absolutely stunning.
Is it ever?
All right, this is the work of Deborah Backos. These are brand new pieces that came to the gallery. Deborah is always exploring theme and emotion in her work. This body of work, I know what she is alluding to in these pieces, but it's always exciting to hear people's reactions from what they see, because there's clearly something being said with these swings that are in motion, this kind of sand or other entity within the seat kind of flowing off of it. So yeah, visceral pieces, people usually have an impact when they see her work.
What impression do you get, Scott?
I want to go to like a lost childhood kind of theme. That's what I
That's
see.
what I was thinking. Like something disappeared from the scene, right?
Yeah. There was something there a split second ago. It's gone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, there's a million interpretations.
And it's blue.
Target client right there, right? Let's go look at some
Totally.
blue art, because I have a feeling he
They
likes
won't like
blue.
that.
This
It's
is
red.
blue. This is blue. Oh, that's blue.
Sold.
You know that
Thank you
song
so
by
much.
Eiffel
That's a wonderful
65?
tour. So if you do get a chance, Merrick Gallery in Victoria.
Gallery Merrick.
Oh, Gallery Merrick, sorry. All right. That's a wrap.